Greetings from Lake Lucy. Welcome back. Smoking my mirror with Briar Fox, Cornell and Deals. And as you probably read the title, that Pittsburgh has lost a legend. And that is true. It is a sad, sad day for us. Mike Lang has passed away at the age of 76. Now you're going to probably say, well, who's Mike Lang? Well, if you're a hockey fan, you already know who Mike Lang is, probably. He has been the commentator for the Pittsburgh Penguins for 46 years. He spent 46 years with us and was our broadcaster for all 5 of our Stanley Cups. Starting back in 1991, when we won our first cup with Super Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr, Paul Coffey, Ron Francis, some really great legends out of Pittsburgh, hockey-wise. And he won in 92. And of course, we've won 3 since Sydney has joined our family here in Pittsburgh. Now, Mike Lang said that if he ever got the chance to be a broadcaster, which is what he's always wanted to do, he would have some sayings that he would use, and kind of like us with our taglines or whatever it may be. So I guess little did he know, he was going to come up with a bunch of them that will live forever in Pittsburgh. Little backstory on one of them, and he had a bunch at this point, but Jaromir Jagr wanted to help him and give him one. That was just something that Jaromir wanted to do. So one time he came up with one, I forget which one it was, but it wasn't any good. So, Mike was like, and then he came up with another. And when he tried to tell Mike the saying, he just kept laughing during it. And Mike started to laugh too, because it was like just that moment. And the saying came to be very popular with Mike Lang. And it was, he smoked him like a bad cigar. Now, he's had a bunch, and I'm going to go over some of them. Mike Lang was 76 when he passed away, and like I said, he was our broadcaster here in Pittsburgh for 46 years. 2 sons, both are married, one's got 2 children. They were at the game last night, and Malkin, Letang, and Sid came out during it and shook hands and hugged all the family members and stood out there while they did the amazing tribute to Mike. And All the broadcasters who worked with him over the years were there as well. It was a very touching moment. If I said that I didn't get emotional, I would be lying. Growing up and listening to Mike Lang all my life, and so some of his great sayings, his first one was always amazing, and it was, "It's hockey night in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the Pittsburgh Penguins will be taking on whoever it was." And "It's hockey night in Pittsburgh" was always a huge one that everybody loved. And then there was the "Get in the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is ready to start." Is ready to roll. Is ready to roll. "He beat him like a rented mule." That was a great one too. And then there was "You better call Arnold Slick from Turtle Creek." That was a good one too. We always loved that one. And then there was the "Scratch my back with a hacksaw." That was an amazing. I loved that. Whenever somebody would, get a turnover and take off and have a breakaway or something, and he scored, Mike would just let it roll, and you never knew which one you were going to get either. So that was the fun part of having him in the booth. Let's see, which other ones are there? Oh, when we won the Stanley Cup, one of his ones that he used to say, and I loved this one too. Lord Stanley, hand me the brandy." And that was pretty cool as well. Now, I'm not sure when that one started, of course, but it may have started back when the UNM won their first two. I'm not exactly sure. And then there's my favorite. He would say, "He's as happy as the butcher's dog." That was great. Just what an amazing guy. He brought so much life to Pittsburgh with our hockey team and our traditions here in Pittsburgh. Mike, you will be sadly missed. I send my deepest and sincere condolences to you and your family, and all of the broadcasters and the fellow Penguins fans that are out there. Even was it the Canadians? I think it was the Montreal Canadiens did an amazing tribute to Mike Lang as well. And we weren't even playing them at this point. So thank you, Montreal, for showing Mike Lang all the love and the respect. I've always liked the Canadian teams as well. I can appreciate all the teams. Of course, there are teams that I don't like, but that's with any sport and any fan out there. I do not like Philadelphia. They are the Philadelphia Flyers. We address them as the Philadelphia Criers, so that's always fun. I think that's really the only team I don't like. I didn't like Detroit when they had the Russian Five, that's for sure, because they beat us up good for a couple of cups that we could have had with Sid. But, yeah, I just wanted to pay tribute to Mr. Lang. It is a somber week here in Pittsburgh. There's going to be hopefully some t-shirts released for his sayings. And if I see them, I'm sure I'll pick a couple up. And as long as I have the extra large, of course. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're a hockey fan, you would understand. Really, if you like any sports, you always gotta take and pay tribute to those who have dedicated their lives to it. I know the Cubbies had a long time amazing broadcaster as well. Carey, I think his last name was, or something like that. And, of course, Ralph Kiner, who played with the Pittsburgh Pirates, went on to be a long-time broadcaster for the New York Mets. I got to meet Mr. Kiner, and that was really cool. So that's it for this weekend. I'll see you guys probably on Tuesday or so, maybe with another one. So until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke that great cigar, let all that you do be done in love. And remember, you always have to stay as happy as the butcher's dog.